Hey guys, and welcome to a 1 week special series on my account. So as you can see, we are making a brand new account here, and we've got a bit of a special idea for a series. So in this set of 7 episodes, we are going to be doing a whole week of content. We're going to show you what you can make on a brand new account, fresh stats and everything, with the use of a Prime membership package. If you use Twitch a lot, you are aware that Jagex does quite a few promotions through Twitch and through the Prime Gaming. And this month's special prize or special reward for Prime Gaming is 7 days of free membership and a couple of in-game items as well, which will start your account off. Now, because this is basically free 7 days membership because it will just link to your Prime, which I presume you will have for other things, this basically means your account can have 7 days brand new and fresh and able to start its journey on Runescape and see how much we can make in those 7 days. So let's get started. Obviously, we don't have the time to set our character out because we are on a 7-day crackdown, so I'm just going to randomize until I get something I kind of like. He will do. I played very recently, and yeah, so that's basically the idea of this, is taking a brand new account with the 7 days Prime membership package you can get and see what we can make. So obviously, we're going to be doing lots of very low tier money makers, a lot of money makers which are sort of brand new to the game, and yeah, see what we can do. And what I think I'll do is every time this is released into the game is another chance for us to try it again, see how we get, and see if we can improve on the previous attempt. So that will be 7 days, 7 videos. I'm not quite sure if they're going to be one after another yet. We'll see. We'll see what the editing is like, and we'll see how much progress we can make. But yeah, let's get this account sorted. Let's start with speaking tutorial, and then I'm pretty much going to go over the game plan. So what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to just go through all these tasks, just so I don't have to see them, really. The adventure tracker, the activity tracker is nice, especially for a new account. And if you are new to the game as well, obviously this sort of series would link newer people to the game. You do have 7 days to try out everything, especially on the members world as well. Members unlocks a lot of brand new content. Definitely do this if you're brand new to the game, because it will teach you a lot of things to do. It'll explain skills, and it'll also explain some things through a task system, which are linked to the membership skills. So while we're fishing these crayfish, I want to talk through the game plan. Obviously, we have no skills, we're very low level, and really to make, what my goal is to make a bond. Now, I'm not quite sure what a bond is currently, and there's our first level, level 2 fishing, big gains. I want to target skills which are going to make a lot of GP very quick. Now, especially like through the money making guides I've been doing recently, there are a lot of methods which you can make money from just from level 1 stats. And that's what I want to target first. Target those ones which will bring you some money in, and then we can start building the account from there. Now, 7 days is not a lot of time to build an account, or at least like make significant progress. But what I'm really aiming for is not so much for skills or for stats. I'm aiming for pure GP value and how much of a bank we can build on a brand new fresh account with a space of 7 days. Now, because I've got to work and I've got other stuff going on in life as well, I won't be absolutely hammering this account. I'm thinking I'm going to do an average of about 3 hours a day, maybe less depending on what happens this week. And then at least that way, if we do another challenge, we can see and sort of like roughly keep everything the same. That is fire making, fishing and cooking done. Now it's time to go and do the mining. And then what I'll do once I've completed this, I'll go and hop on to members. And then at least that way we can go and start making monies. But I've got some ideas. I have done some prep, and I have some theory crafted on where I think we need to go first to make the most money possible. And I hope you guys have got some ideas for me as well. If you've got any suggestions you want to throw in, just throw in a comment and we can make this sort of like a progressive series as well. But very much looking forward to this. It's a nice fresh challenge, and it's some brand new like early game content. And I know you guys love the early game content. I love playing it. It's probably my favourite. And the good thing is as well, once this promotion or this Amazon Prime package comes available where it's membership related, we can bring a fresh new account in, we can try again, and we can see if we can better this attempt here. But this is the first attempt. We'll see how well it goes. So another reason why I am doing this as well is all these little items will give me a little bit of cash. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a lot at all. What I'm trying to aim for at the minute is an air staff. An air staff unlocks the ability to kill these rabbits, and that's going to be a good way to start some early cash. And again, things like this as well. I've never like really gone through the sort of smithing tutorial because smithing was updated when I was like 120. So the fact I can do it again at level 1 and see like how well we tailor it to new players. They do this very well, and especially like the rework of Birth Up is something they've really improved on as well, is the early game stuff. Cheers, Lindsay. Bit grim. Dead adventurer. Hopefully that is not me. Right, let's go and kill a troll. See how brutal this is going to be. If you have noticed as well, the videos might be a little bit better on terms of the graphics. Trying it on a new computer, so let me know if it's if you prefer it. Let me know how the sound is as well. I know we've had some problems lately, but I think I've fixed it. The big raptor is here, and he's just helped me. And we've just got a Bladestone. Great. Just unlocked prayer, which is nice. If we get a couple of these capes, I know they're only 3.7k, but they will rack up. And the same with bones as well. Like, we can't be picky on what drops we're getting or what we're picking up. Really, we want to pick up everything because they definitely will add up. Again, area looter. They've extended the area loot now. That's very nice. Food. And by the end of the series, we'll go to Hands in Loomby, I think it is. It's what it is on 07. And they can test the age of the account, and then we can work out roughly how much money per hour we are currently making. I apologise for the setup as well. I will make it a lot neater and a lot better off. But, you know, first episode and all that, we'll get it sorted by the end. Oh, there we go. Level 2. Some chicken. Want some chicken, lad. I definitely got a hit on that. Oh, we can go back to Churro though now. Right, so if I eat chicken, I can get bones. Right, so we can go back to Churro. And again, if you're used to this and if you're experienced to this, you don't need to do this at all. If you're brand new, I would heavily suggest it because it would talk through some stuff. And it'll give you a little bit of starter cash as well for when you get to where you want to. Now we're going to go and do our big first boss of the series, the Troll Chucker boss. Now, things I could do for this, I could quite quickly like get to mid-tier PVM. But I think there's some other things we could be doing. There's definitely like some skilling methods and other stuff like that, which could make us more profit. Again, like we've been talking about Bible skills for a while. Right, let's go and see if we can beat this level 10. Leroy. Right, so what we're going to go for the bleeds and hide under. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit too close. Definitely a little bit too close. Right, so let's go back to Churio. Right, so that's pretty much like the combat activity stuff. So I will skip that. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly go and change my setup to be something I'm very much more familiar with. Again, I know a lot of people hate on my setup, but it's just how I'm used to it. So Hop world to a members world. Let's go to the big 9-2. Right, I'm also just going to hop out and hopefully... So logging back in, we have now got our items from our Prime package. Now, one thing I've got to say very early on, which is a bit silly of me to forget. With your Prime membership package, obviously you get a free sub with Prime every month. Now, you could use it on any sort of streamers you would like on Twitch, but obviously any RuneScape free streamers, highly encourage you to do it. There's some fantastic streamers out there. I do not stream, and I'll be the first one to say I'm not quite ready to stream, but that might be something we do in the future. But like I say, if you have that free Twitch sub, you didn't know about it, you do get one free Prime Twitch sub per month. Make sure to be using it on your favourite content creators. There's plenty in the RuneScape free column, plenty in the 07 column, but it is there for you guys to use and you will get some benefits from it. So let's see what we've got. We have got 5 pulse cores. I don't really think they'll be used. We have 2 auras. Again, not sure they're going to be used. 1 monthly D&D token. Again, not too sure what we can use. That's God Statues and Troll Invasion. 5 large prismatic lamps. Again, not too sure what we're going to do with them. 1 Death Touch Start, which we'll do on the last day, and hopefully we can pull something else. And the main thing we wanted it for, it gives us 1 week of membership to the members world. So now we're here, and we are available. Right, let's go and get moving. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and throw the Death Touch Start, the other items in as well. I'm going to hold on to the lamps for now because I want to make sure like we can get a little bit higher in terms of skills. There are some skills I want to put it into to make sure we can get the most benefit possible. Every day we're going to be getting 2 spins and I want to make sure that we're going to use those as much as we can. We've got a good promo in a minute. We've got the loot rooms, which is not too bad. So I'm going to loot that. Of course, we get something we absolutely don't need. So we'll convert that. And we're going to get some bonus XP stars as well. There will be a lot of this explaining pop-ups as well. Right, so plan. I'm going to go over here now. I'm going to grab a Wicked Hood. Now that's because of two reasons really. The air runes will be a nice start for GP, but also it will give us the teleport over to Varrock, which we are looking for. Very low-key, good item as well, and if we got our rune crafting up high enough, it will be something which we definitely make a little bit of GP from. One thing I'd like to get from Birth Up is the Dwarven Army Axe, but I'm not in a rush. There are other stuff we can be doing. So by doing the air runes, we can teleport over to Varrock. While we're here with your Wicked Hood, you get access to 100 runes per day, which for us is very good for the air runes because it will give us some nice early XP. But runes at the minute are quite a decent price, so we'll also make a bit of GP with that as well. So let's get some nice easy levels. We've also got Strange Rock. Nice. 2, 4, 5, just make sure that's the last one. Right, so all the essence is done. 50 milestone as well for the account. You know, we are making progress. So this is going to get us on to the west side of Varrock, which works perfectly for us for a few reasons really. I'm going to add those into my slot. Now I'm going to go over to the Gun Exchange and we're going to go and sell some items, and that will give us some cash. The cash will allow us to buy a couple of things as well, just to get stuff going. So if we withdraw some items, so obviously from our combat tutorial, we got a couple of bones. Thanks to necromancy, there'll be a nice little bit of profit. Same with the bronze bars. I'll bury them. Anything else worth value? Definitely those rabbit sandwiches. Again, another tutorial because we absolutely love tutorials and we've never played this game before. Holding the space bar. Alright, let's see if they'll let us use the GE now. Obviously, there's a lot of things here to like prevent bots and stuff, which, you know, is good to see. But it just makes that early game just a little bit more painful. Right, 4k from bones, not sold. Bronze bars, they will sell. Some money. Rabbit sandwiches might sell. Air runes, 2.8k from our teleport over. You can't really complain. Rabbit sandwiches, 6k. 20k we are up to. That is very nice. So we are going to buy a air battle staff. No, a air staff is what we need. Right, I'm going to keep the cape for nostalgia. I'm going to make the Wicked Hood our hood. For the vibe, that is definitely a vibe check. So what I want to be moving at and what I want to be doing quite quick is actually making some GP. So, the game plan, what we're going to be doing. So there are a couple of skills which I want to prioritize and level first. So, Herblore, Crafting, Mage, Fletching are all going to be my basis of making money as quickly as possible, and then we can branch into other skills hopefully to then make more money. So the ones which have the lowest requirements are Fletching and Mage. Mage is going to fund the Fletching, and the Fletching is what's going to make us like 2 mil per hour for the early stages until we can move into Herblore, which will make us even more money. So that's why I'm trying to like hold off on using the lamps. I think Herblore is what we need to sort of push for. Crafting as well, when we get into like level 60s, will make us something like 6 mil per hour with battle staffs. So that's the big plan at the minute. Those are the skills we're going to do. Fire making as well could be something we could link in later on. The incense sticks a very good profit, so that could be another method we could be doing. But for now, we're going to go be killing a lot of rabbits, a lot of chickens, give us some base cash, and then we're going to be looking to top up that with buying fletching supplies, buying crafting supplies, and training the skills which are going to make us more money. Obviously, magic can make us money as well with things like enchanting and other things, but I'm going to need more capital for that. What I need to do is start killing rabbits and chickens, starting that GP working for me, buying like fletching supplies, and then while I'm buying fletching supplies, still doing things like killing the chickens. However, what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be over this way a lot, I'm going to activate this Varrock lodestone, so we always have a teleport back to Varrock. And then I'm just going to have a quick check on a couple of shops, see if they have any items worth buying and just selling to the GE. So there you go, I'm buying wizard skirts for 2 GP, they're going to sell for 600. We'll buy the pink skirts, see if they will sell as well. So we'll run to the bank, and then what I'll do, I'll throw the office in the GE, we'll teleport to Birth Up, and then we'll get on with the killing of the many rabbits and the many chickens to start this account. So going to Zap, Zap has plenty of the magic stuff. I think I'm going to stock up on this for now, and then also buy a couple of staffs. That way we can have some stuff selling in the GE, and I'm sure we'll bring some profit there. So just throw all that in the GE. And we also got some money from our bone selling, 3k there. A decent buy, 100 GP, and the basic one is going to be 1.4k. I think I'm going to buy out all these magic items. They just seem too cheap. And things like that are normally quite good for invention components. Like, not good, but are going to be very cheap invention components, so people will buy them. I really thought the staffs were going to be the best play here, but I think all these items will be better. Call those, do a couple more runs. But again, let me know what you think of my game plan. Obviously, the skills I've gone for are stuff I've used quite a lot on the noob accounts, which I know will guarantee profit. Yeah, I think we bought some items there which won't make as much profit. I think we'll still make money. I'm going to spend all 17k here. Because I think it's worth it. The lamps I'm thinking need to go on Herblore because it will get us to the high level quicker. What we really need is a daily challenge. I'm going to have an eye on that. That's a pretty good buy there. So we'll buy these spider ones. 14k. So what I'll do, I'll come back when we have finished buying what we need. So this might actually be the buy of the century. 15 GP for a staff and it's held for 2.2k. I'm going to buy the magic staffs and I think that will pretty much be it. Leaving us with 300 GP. As you can see as well, clapped us out with the full wizard. Don't we look good? They actually look quite smooth, quite slick. Now definitely keep us going for a while. This is the haul. So remember, we started out with 20k GP, and this is everything we have bought. So if we would sell that at GE price, we have made 234k. That is 10 times our profit. Obviously, that's got to sell, so we're going to go to GE now. I'm going to sell that and see how we get on. Because of invention, there are so many items in the shop now which do make such like decent profit. And I didn't even know they were good profit. I was going to go to like Zaf just to check the staff prices, because the staff prices on 07 generally do sell very well. I didn't realize he sold things like armor, so that is very good for us. Just going to throw these items in. Will they sell? Probably not very quick. I'm going to do 5% and hopefully like they can hold a decent price. And this is where we find out that no one wants them. So the pink skirt sold, sell the magic sticks. That's good. We've actually made all our money back now. If the staff sell as well, we've actually made profit. There we go. Important wand. That's it. We'll leave them in the GE and they can sell overnight. We'll throw the other items in. Now, let's go in over to Berthorpe. So what we're going to be doing is training some magic and killing the rabbits and the chickens. Basically, because the player-owned farms, these actually make decent profit. Both the meat and bones will sell, so they are worth picking up. What I'm going to do now is throw these stars and these lamps into a skill just so we can get moving. Both into Herblore because I think that's where it does need to go. Just make sure we don't have any daily challenges. And what we can do is start obliterating the rabbits. Now, one thing I want to sort of get is an aggression potion. Now, that's going to be a little bit of an investment from our end because they aren't cheap. However, it will make this whole process so AFK, and the rabbits will just end up attacking me instead. I don't want to go too mad on this. I'm basically looking at probably getting a couple hundred, and then that'll give us some good starter cash, especially if the stuff we have in the GE will sell. So we're going to pop to the bank. I think these lamps are going to cause me a little bit of a problem because we really do need a room. I'll tell you what, I'm going to hate myself. Herblore, there we go, 2.4k. We've got 5 Herblore. 15 Herblore, that's not too bad actually. I think the Herblore, as soon as we can get to like prayer potions, we'll make some decent money from that. So that is the goal. Get to prayer potions. Fletching, get to level 10. We'll be doing shield bows and short bows. Crafting is going to be the long-term play. I think level 60 is when we really unlock decent methods, but at low level crafting will still make us profit. Mage, we want to get to enchant. If we can get to like level 27, we can enchant emeralds. That is just going to be profit for days. And yeah, what I basically want to do is just prove to you guys, if you're brand new to this game, or if you've not played for a while, and you do have Prime, which a lot of people have now because of Amazon just controls the world, you can go and play this game. You can make quite a lot of money quite quick, and you can have fun while doing it. I mean, for me, it's a nice change. Even on a noob account now, things get a little bit too technical. Very much max sort of base now on the skilling part. So doing something like this, it's a nice difference and it's a bit of fun. There is the first of many magic levels. Level 2 magic. Killed about 100 of these rabbits by now. Don't get me wrong, looking forward to that aggression potion because this will make it even easier. There is another invo. I think what I'll go and do now, because I have one more teleport on my HUD, I have quite a quick teleport to the Grand Exchange. I'm going to go for those in the GE. I think I've made something like 90k. I'm going to treat myself to an aggression potion, and I'm going to AFK for a little bit. And the Wicked Hood as well. Once you get your rune crafting level up, you can throw more talismans in, which can unlock more and more of the places you can go and craft runes. Right, so there is our first 100k, technically. We do have more in items. Aggression potion bracket 4, 80k. I'm treating myself. go over to this spot here because I think it's actually, no, I'm going to go here because it's close to the bank. Drink the aggression potion, and what this will do, monsters which aren't normally aggressive to us will now become aggressive, which then means we can just sit and crank on the auto retaliate. We'll put Dragon Breath a little bit better on the bar as well because it will kill multiple. Get the area loot on, and we can just loot from there. This is a lot nicer than trying to click the small radius of the bunnies. What I want to be doing as well before the end of this episode, I would like to get somewhere around like 500k, and I can put my first like couple of offers in for some fletching, shield bows and normal like longbows. So short bows and shield bows actually do make really good profit from like one fletching. And I think that's a good way to build some blocks and make some profit. And it's a good way for us to get started on this account, at least to feed Herblore and crafting, and then hopefully we'll be on to bigger and better things very, very soon. It's a bit weird really for making money. I'm actually looking at doing Bibles, which again is sort of like where RS3 is at the minute, especially the lower tier potions and stuff like that. It's such good profit because no one really makes them anymore. So this account is more than happy to do it and more than happy to make it. Obviously our end goal here is to get a bond, to prove that in a sort of like 7-day Amazon membership package, you can make a bond on RS3, which at the minute, I'll check the price on the G, but I think it's roughly about like 70 mil. Level 3 magic. So just about to finish our first dose of aggression potion. We have made, we have killed 135 rabbits. So we have 135 rabbit meat. They're roughly like 900 GP each. So I'm saying we're going to be roughly about 120k. So at the minute, off our fresh new accounts, we are definitely looking to be over 1 mil profits at the minute per hour. Obviously, I've taken away the price of the aggression potion. That is something you could definitely do without. However, I'm just lazy. I know we can make the money, and I know this will just give me a more chilled out thing to do. Just because I'm playing on the other two accounts as well, and I want to make sure that I'm at least doing something on them to be productive. Main account is mining, and the noob account is woodcutting. So, dose number 2, let's go and kill some more bunnies. So we've changed our combat settings. We're now fully magic XP. We were doing magic in defense for a while. Up to 320 rabbit meat as well. Just started our 3rd aggression potion. After this one, we'll go and look and do something else. Again, this was a good way to start training magic and also get some good start GP. But I didn't really want to be sat here too long because I think after a while it becomes very samey. But yeah, if I could get 10 magic before we finish, that'd be great. And then we can look at moving on and what we're going to be doing next. 40 seconds left on our final aggression dose. By all means, the aggression dose is very much worthwhile. I've pretty much just had an AFK'd pretty much the 600 kills. We're at 600 meat, so it should be a little bit over as well. It gives us a chance to sell them a little bit cheaper if needed. In terms of how that went a lot better than I expected. I did this on the noob account to get my golden cape shard. And I thought it would actually kill me a bit more than it did, but the account took no damage at all. As you can see as well, we are level 10 magic as well, which is nice because it gives us access to level 1 enchant, which is for sapphires. I think that could be very beneficial if we wanted to do things like game nexus. There might be a little money there. I'll just have to check the prices and stuff like that. But that is the very last rabbit for now. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pick them 3 up on the floor. I'm also going to go and do my daily challenges now. Definitely worth always doing because they will only give you extra XP along with some treasure hunter keys as well, and the treasure hunter keys can always give us some form of items. Proteins are what really I'm looking for. If I could get some protein hides, get crafting started off, or some protein shakes for Herblore, that would be pretty massive at this stage. And we always like some levels as well, so that would be nice. There's a woodcutting level 2, painful. Right, so there is our first daily challenge. That's it. Done. Barefoot mine and fishing. That rabbit spot's a little bit better there, but it's a bit further to the bank, so that's why I use the other one. So what I'm going to use my money towards. Now, I was debating buying supplies for fletching. Now, we'll see what the prices are, but I'm very tempted by bronze bars. Bronze bars will make some decent profit because they're going to be linked to necromancy. And because they're linked to necromancy, they are selling very well. As you saw from the 7 bars we had noted, they're selling for something like 2.5k each, which is a pretty good price. I'm not sure the price of bronze and tin, but if they are cheap enough, that could definitely be a way we could AFK a little bit of profit while we're waiting for other things to buy and just to top that cash stack up. Level 2 mining. God, this is painfully slow. Painful. But we think about the keys. Now, I've just had a little thought as well. We'll have a look after this. Also, something else. Last wheels, I will be trading them in at the end, and we'll see what we can get from there. I don't expect much, but you never know. We could roll a soul die. Who knows? Who knows it anymore? However, you do get a free present every day, so we will definitely be going to pick that up. Right, there is our common gems challenge. Nice. And then our last thing we need to do is go and do some crayfish. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll get some normal challenges as well. I don't know how much crayfish is. 400 GP, that ain't terrible. Ooh, level 3 fishing. Watch me go. And there we go, that is basic fishing done as well. So claim my rewards. Does this mean we get some more keys? Throw the logs onto the bonfire as well. That should unlock another challenge. So if we go to challenges, basic done. Fletch. Oh, okay. See, I saw the 30 and I thought, okay, no, that's a bit steep for fletching. But it's just 30 shafts, so we can do that. If we fletch, arrow shafts. If these give keys, I'm going to keep doing them. Right, so we need to go back to the mine and find some clay. Drop that, drop that. Yeah, while this is on offer, I'm just going to keep going because if anything, I'm just going to get some more keys. Let me just make sure these keys are actually coming through. Yeah, so we got 7. 7 keys. Jesus. We are definitely going to be exploiting this. Definitely. Right, where is... there we go, there's the clay rock. There is our gem. No, that was our clay challenge, so we're going to do that. And then let's go and make this pottery. So we need to wet the clay first. And if we bang that onto the potter's wheel, free crafting. Claim rewards. And is it going to reset? Right, so this is actual normal daily challenge. You can win the extra stuff. Right, okay. That's actually pretty good to be fair. We got quite a lot of stuff there. I'll go mine the ore. The other two, making something, I don't know actually. Yeah, I could do the smithing one, I think. And then what I could do, I could go and buy some leather at the G because I think that's where I'm going to go next. Price of bronze bars as well. So bronze bar is 2.25k, which is actually really decent for a bronze bar. We want to, yes, I can see. Really hammering home this tutorial. So make sure we've got the heat in the material. And there we go. So that is 2 more challenges we've completed. That is going to give us level 6 mining. Not too bad. And we're going to get 4 smithing as well, which is pretty good. Right, so the spoils from doing all those challenges won't be a lot. 13k, again, it's just more money into the pot. And that's where we're looking to see. Bank those into a bank. Selling wise, not really sold a lot, but we've started. Again, all those items in the G and in the bank and our profit. It was for stats, which were the best, which when we go buy the G again, we'll go and see if we can buy some more. 12 keys, which for a new account is absolutely massive. Combat training dummies, yes please. We'll put it on multi, normal star, huge prismatic lamps, pretty nice. Key, no, actually springs are quite good, that'll be GP. Smoldering lamp, I want to do single. I think I might have messed up there. Right, visit the loot room anyway. So 4 times prize, 2 times prize, 2 times prize. Yeah, huge prismatic star. Wow, 2 giant lamp, that's gonna be massive. Wow. And 8 times, come on. Yeah, 8 stars, beautiful. Protein power-ups. I'll keep them in the bank just in case. And some normal. So, as you can see by the info, wow, we've... what I'll probably do... Right, so, we need to use these carefully. So, the large lamps are going to go onto Herblore. That is going to give us level 70 Herblore. The small prismatic stars are going to go onto Herblore. The smoldering lamp is also going to go on to Herblore, level 21. 100 total level milestone as well, not too bad. Now, these lamps, I'm going to put these huge prismatic lamps onto Herblore now. Not the giants, I'll just do the huge. Level 28. Now, I could keep these and train Herblore a little bit. Actually, you know what? I might keep these just in case we get Herblore daily tomorrow. Same with the huge prismatic falling stars as well. If we actually get something like daily challenge wise, that could actually be quite huge. And we've got a crafting daily challenge, so that would definitely help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a key. Also as well, there is an item in this store we need to pick up. Actually, not going to lie, I'm definitely feeling buying a cosmetic. Definitely feeling buying a cosmetic. But I am looking for... There we go, Silverhawk boots. So these will be our best boots, and these will be our best boots for a while. pretty much for the whole series. So yeah, pretty much kitted out of there. Right, so I've got that key now, and what I can do is do that double prize there. Cash bag, no, I'm going to do it for oddments. Only because cash bag with my total level will be very, very low. And then what I can do now, because I've got the oddments, I can buy one more key. Actually, no, I will do my daily challenge with crafting, and we can definitely get that. Gotta save the oddments, gotta save the oddments. Right, so let's go and get our free parcel from Posty Pete. We're going to get a blue. We're going to get some pure essence, some blubberfish, and some XP enhancer for woodcutting, which will have absolutely no effect on what we're doing. Throw them into the invo. And what we'll do as well, along with Death Touch Start on the final day, we'll hand in all our wills and go for a big, let's see if we can get a soul die, because soul die or the witch's outfit will be seen if we do get either. Right, so let's run to the GE, and what we're going to do, we're going to stock up on those staffs again because they sold really well. Right, so where is Zaf? Let's trade Zaf. Yep, there we go, full stock. I won't buy anything else. I will literally just buy the staffs for now. I could buy the elemental staffs, but they make nowhere near as much money as what the normal staffs do, so I'm not going to touch them. They're going to make 1k per go, and they just take quite a bit of GP at the minute. I'd rather put that into training skills or something else. Where is he? Trades that. Right, beautiful. So they are bought. That is some extra profit on the way to the GE. And then what I'll probably do, this will probably be it for the end of today. I'll set up my Grand Exchange to what I want it to be. Right, so bank all that. Let me just check my crafting level. So I can do leather. So if I buy 5 pieces of leather, if we make 5 gloves, or 6 gloves in this case, because I have overbought, and there is our challenge done. So we've got a weekly progress reward, which is a weekly D&D token. We've got level 6 crafting as well. So what that also gives is the final key we're going to need to do our loot rooms. So we're going to go for a free runite chest. Nah, we don't really need tokens. Right, visit loot rooms. So 8. I don't know if that's good. That's not good. That is good. And that is very nice, actually. Some proteins. We might convert those. Right, so these large lamps we are going to put on to herb lore. That's 30 herb, 33 herb, and I think it's 38 for potions. As you can see, loads of quest unlocks now. We've really sort of got the grunt of the herb lore out of the way. Yeah, 38. 38 is when we need to get to. And the good thing is, once we get past 38, if we get to attack potions make serious profits as well, but they are nowhere near the amount of GP which prayer potions are to buy. So they're a lot cheaper to turn around and they'll make just as much profit. So other stuff as well, if we go and organise the bank, those protein planks are quite huge. They are quite a huge pull for us. The springs are going to be 600 coins each, but we don't need them, so we will sell them. And then the important thing, the big ticket item we have is the rabbits. So we can sell the springs very cheap. That's 100k into the bank. And again, even though it came from Treasure Hunter, we earn this by doing those basic tasks. Those basic tasks really bring us in some profit. And the raw rabbit, that is going to be our first 500k. Yeah, that's beautiful. So that is 700k onto the account. What I'll do as well, I'll just sell those staffs because I know they will sell quick. And then that is some more money in as well. So 750k. That's pretty big. And as well, we bought an aggression potion, so really we're like 850-ish. And we've got all these items to sell, which hopefully we do overnight. So some things I want to have a look at. So tin ore is a price of 300 GP each. Bronze ore is going to be, copper ore. God, how long have I been playing this game? Bronze bars are going to be that K. They're going to make 1.2k each profit. Let me see how much a shield bow is. We make profit just fletching shield bows. Right, 14k. Let's see where we go. So they don't make money. So short bows do not make money. Which, right, okay, they sold. That's good. What I'm going to be doing then, we're going to go in on bronze bars. So if we bought some copper, we're going to buy 500 tin. And it will leave some money in the stack as well to go and buy some other stuff. Right, so we've got our tin, copper, we can go a couple GP over. So with 2.2k, we're basically going to be buying the supplies for 1.1k. We'll get a little bit of smithing XP as well, which will be nice. So what I'm going to go and do for our final thing today, I think I'm going to go and fletch some logs, but I don't want to buy the logs because they're expensive. So I might just do that now, or I could fletch some arrows, which might be cheaper actually. I use some small stars as well. Admittedly, this is absolutely overkill. Level 3 fletching, level 4 fletching, level 5 fletching. Bronze arrowheads. Again, is this a bit too much? No, it is not. That is very cheap. Tip, bronze arrows. We're spending some of our hard-earned money, but I think it's definitely worthwhile just to skip this fletching. Arrowheads. And really, in the grand scheme of things, it is peanuts. 9 fletching, right, we'll definitely get the level 10. There we go, 10 fletching, the big milestone we have just grinded for. And that's going to make us shield bows, and a couple of quest requirements. Shield bows is how I make quite a lot of money on the noob count. So I'm quite interested to see if these will still work. So I'm going to buy some logs because they just didn't buy for 3k each. I'm just going to start testing the margins a little bit and just see like if something works. Now, when I did them on a noob count, I'm sure I added the bowstring on. Whereas these seem to be more profit now just making the actual like shield bow unfinished, which has absolutely no reason behind it. And I don't know why they make so much money. Both the normal short bow and the shield bow make like 3 mil each on the wiki. And I just don't know why. Right, so that is the most useless item. So I'm going to get rid of that. However, what we have done is found the buying price. So I'm going to put 1301. Let's see if we can pick up 100 shield bows overnight. And this is what I'm going to use in the Grand Exchange for. It's basically buy my stuff while I'm asleep or while I'm not in the game. That is the end of my first day. Admittedly, I think I've only played an hour, but I think we've made pretty decent progress. 800k on the account. We've got a couple of levels as well. Like I say, I'm holding on to 2 huge lamps, or no, 2 giant lamps, which will definitely get me 38 herb lore. And that's going to unlock prayer potions and moneymaker, which is enough to get this account started and fueled. The original plan was 10 fletching and doing shield bows and stuff like that, and also using magic for enchants. However, because we did all those basic tasks, we got like 12 treasure hunt keys, and those treasure hunt keys have given us a bit of GP with springs. They give us access to 220 proteins as well for low level skilling, and with the sheer amount of rabbits we've killed as well, we've got 10 magic and we've got plenty of time. Now, one thing I've just seen is that they have just bought those shield bows. Copper ore is buying, which is nice. The annoying thing is I was supposed to go to bed like 2 hours ago, so tomorrow is going to be brutal. Right, made a shield bow. So shield bow will be 2.7. Let's see if that sells. So that's about 1k profit if that shield bow does sell. I'll leave that in overnight to sell, see where we get. And yeah, basically I'll come back on tomorrow with how we're looking, what's happened with our GE, what sort of daily challenges we've got. And today I've only really played about an hour and a bit, just because I was setting it up. I was doing some other ideas for this as well. The video is going to be longer because I want to show you guys all the details and everything I'm doing. Now, even though I said I'd like to play 3 hours a day, there will be days I won't be able to play as much. So today I went gym. So tomorrow or over the weekend, I'll catch up on the 3-hour average I wanted to do. So by the end, we'll have the limit of 21 hours. And even though we made not so much big start in terms of hours, I think we made quite a lot of progress on terms of the accounts. 10 mage, good enough to get started. We've got our fletching moneymaker unlocked. We've got the ability now, because of what the game has given us in terms of treasure hunter loot, make strides with herb lore. Buying stuff from shops, we managed to make some profit. We've made our first couple of investments into shield bows and to the stuff for bronze bars. So yeah, I'll come back with tomorrow's episode. Hopefully we've got a lot planned and hopefully we make a lot of progress. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.